All right, we are live. Rory, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, good deal. Well, look, man, thanks for joining me. For everybody that's watching this training, this is Josh Gwynn. My co-host today is Rory Breland of Blackstone Partners. He is a real estate agent and broker owner of Blackstone Partners. He's also a top producing real estate agent and a 17-year industry veteran. My company is Redline Digital, which is a consulting company. So we work with businesses on website design and social media marketing to help them convert web traffic and customers into leads better. I'm also a licensed real estate agent in Louisiana, although I'm not practicing real estate currently. I did for a number of years work in the commercial real estate sector. So today is the top Facebook ad that we've been running to generate leads and traffic to Rory's website. So we're going to show you what that is and show you kind of how it's set up. This is something that we would certainly recommend to anybody to go give a try to, because you'll see that this has generated more leads, more buyer leads to Rory's website than Google has over the last 6 months, which is hugely significant. For any website, that would be significant. But you'll see just how impactful it's been in just a second. So, Rory, thanks for joining me, man. Sorry I rambled for so long without letting you get a word in.
No, that was perfect. You said everything about me that they need to know.
Oh, good, man.
I appreciate it. No, Josh, you're answering a question that every broker like myself and a producer is constantly trying to answer, and that is lead generation. So if you do this for your own personal business or for your team, we all know that having quality front-end leads, competing with people, other agents and brokers out there on that platform, it's tough, it's expensive. And if you're a broker who trains agents or you're a team leader, then providing quality leads to your people is a huge part of their success and ultimately your team or your company's success. So this is, I won't say a problem, but this is an element of all business in the real estate if you sit in the chair of an agent or a broker or a team leader. So it's great to hear this type of solution, and we're very pleased with what it's done for us.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for joining. I know you're busy, and to people out there watching, if you have any questions, this is something in these short trainings on digital marketing for real estate agents and converting leads into sales are some trainings that we're putting together on a regular basis, and we're going to try to keep them. We initially talked about keeping them under 10 minutes, and most of them have run a little bit closer to 20. But we're going to be doing these on a regular basis, at least a weekly training. So if you have any questions or want to see a specific topic, feel free to email me at josh@redlinehd.com. That is my emails me directly. So we'd be happy to try to accommodate if there's requests out there for what we can talk about. But Rory is, I've worked with a lot of companies in different industries on digital marketing and social media marketing. And Rory's company is the most one of the most digitally marketing minded companies, particularly in real estate, that I've worked with. And so, his insight is certainly valuable in all of this. And he's certainly going to push the envelope on what we try and see what works. So I'm going to just shared screen. I'm going to share my screen with you just a little bit. Rory, let me know when you can see this. Can you see that?
Got it now.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to run through this right quick. Again, I mentioned my name is Josh Gwynn. I'm the president of Redline Digital Consulting. My company consults with businesses that range from startups to 300 million plus in annual revenue. I'm also, as I said, a licensed agent in Louisiana. I am an online instructor on social media marketing and web design. I've taught over, this slide's a little bit dated, I've taught over 10,000 students now, but online in different courses. So my co-host, again, is Rory Breland. He's the broker owner of Blackstone Partners. I had this, so Rory's a 17-year now real estate industry veteran, broker owner of Blackstone Partners, and has done over 70 million in transactions. That's probably a little dated too, isn't it, Rory?
It is. We'll update that before the next one. That's all
right. So anyway, what I'm going to go through today, and I'm going to jump back out of these slides here, but what I'm going to cover, and we're going to jump right into this right now, is the Facebook ad that we've run that has had a huge level of success. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and jump into this. Rory, can you see your website on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Rory's website. So this is where we're driving leads to from Facebook. But we're actually not driving leads and dumping them off on the homepage. We're actually sending them to a specific list of properties. And that is one of the keys that I'm going to talk about that has been effective for us, is not sending people to, not just posting your listings on social media. That's what almost all agents do. And what's way more effective, what we found to be way more effective, is giving them a list of properties rather than just one property. Because if somebody's in the market for a property, let's say in a specific neighborhood, then they are, if they see one property that you have listed and it's not specifically what they're looking for, but if they see all of the properties listed in the country club, then they're much more likely, if they're interested in that area, to click in to your website and look around. So I'm going to show you specifically what we're talking about here in just a second. So Rory, I'm going to jump over to your Facebook page. Let me know if you don't see that. So this is Rory's, this is the Blackstone Partners Facebook page. This is Rory's Facebook page for his business. Jump in and I'm going to show you the specific ad that I'm going to talk about today. So give me a second to find this ad. Rory, feel free to fill the silence here if you would,
I'm
if you would
actually
like.
looking and saying, oh, which ad was that? I think you're coming up on it right there.
Yep. Okay. So this is the ad, and we're going to go ahead and pull this up on a bigger screen here. All right. So this is the ad we're talking about. So we talked about doing a list post. This is what's critical. So this post says price reductions in Baton Rouge. Here are 13 top price reductions in the Baton Rouge real estate market. Do you want to know about price reductions in your specific market? Contact Rory at his phone number. All 13 price reductions here. So let me point out a couple of things about this ad that make it extremely effective. Number one, we're using a professional photo. So this is not a photo that was taken with an eye, an amateur photo. This is a professionally done real estate photo that's probably been edited with blue skies in the background and green grass to make it really pop off the page. This is important because this is the first thing that's going to catch somebody's attention, is the photo. It's critical to use something that captures attention. This photo certainly does the trick. The next thing that it does is it gives people a list. So we tell people that there are 13 price reductions at this link here. So if they're in the market at all for a property, then they're going to be inclined to click through and see what the price reductions are in their market. And so if this was just Rory's listing right here with nothing else, and and he gave details of this listing, that it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath with 2,700 square feet, and this is the price, then if they're not interested in that specific property, they're going to pass it by and then use their day in their Facebook news feed for something that didn't really pertain to them. Whereas what we're doing here, and you'll hear me say this a bunch, is we're becoming a resource to the person looking for a property now, because we're giving them a list of properties that they can look through and also see what prices are being reduced in the market, and they can get a list of that information by just clicking on this link. One of the things you'll notice is 4,354 people saw this. So that's how many people we reached. It's up here. That's how many people we reached with this. 2,881 people clicked this link, which means this link right here. So in other words, this delivered 2,881 visitors to Rory's website during the time we were running this. I don't remember the total cost that we spent on this ad, but I want to say this was under $300. Rory, do you remember what the ballpark was on this?
Yeah, actually, I think that was the threshold that we had set on. It was $300.
Okay, so yeah, so this would have been under $300, and that would have run, I think we ran this for at least a month, possibly longer than a month, because this ad did so well. So let's click this link. I'm going to click this link and show you where this goes. So when somebody's interested and they click this link, it takes them into this listing on Rory's website, which now only has 3 properties because this link is a month or so old. but basically just means that the other properties have been sold or removed from the market. But when they first clicked on this, this would have had 13 homes. And so they can scroll through it, and maybe they click on this and look at this property, and maybe it's not what they're looking for, so they scroll back out. And at some point, what Rory's website does is it prompts them to sign up. And so at that point, once they do that, here it comes. All right, so now in order to keep looking, they need to sign up. So they put their name and email address in there, or they can sign in with Facebook. And at that point, they go into Rory's customer database, and he can start the follow-up process with them. So if you look back at this ad, it made it hugely effective. It made it very compelling by capturing their attention with this great picture. It gave them information that they obviously want if they're interested in a new house or a new home. And so it basically, by just doing that, it made the funnel of potential buyers that are going to click through and look at this a lot lower. Anybody is likely interested or in the near future will be interested in getting a property. So this is one of the most effective Facebook ads we run in terms of getting traffic to the website, right? But none of that matters if you don't get a lead from that customer. So let me jump into, this is Rory's, the dashboard of Rory's website. So this is the analytics from his website. This right here, we're going to look at the last 90 days of his top referral links. Okay, so these are the top referral links to his website. We're going to look at the last 6 months, but we'll show you why this is so effective. So if you look at a 6-month range, look at the amount of visitors that came from Facebook. Facebook is number 1 ahead of Google organic search. That means more people came to Roy's website from Facebook than from Google. And look, if you notice over here, it's far more. So it's 7,859 people came. He generated 111 leads. So 111 people signed up to get the email notifications from him on these Facebook ads that we were running. So you can see that this is hugely impactful in terms of getting traffic and leads to his business. So Rory, do you have anything you wanted to add on that?
Yeah, I guess real quick, a couple of the other tools that are at work here that we're using. One is an IDX feed from your local board of realtors that gives you access to the list of properties. And as Josh mentioned, it's very specific content that's being advertised. 2 is the lead capture capability. There's a number of resources out there for that. Boomtown, Conversion, Market Leader. Your board of realtors may have some sort of component of this as part of their service, I'm not sure, or even just a squeeze page or a landing page that requires registration. The point is to know some method of contacting the people and to know where they came from. So whatever tool or resource you may have that will provide that information to you will be critical. And that way you can also generate the link and drive it to some landing spot and start working the leads from there. But that's it. It's a great review.
Yep. So that is the ad. That's the one that we have been running that has been the most effective. We run some other ones that are really effective as well, but the price reductions one has been highly effective. And you can imagine why. I mean, it's extremely compelling. If somebody's potentially in the market for a home, they want to know the 13 price reductions in the market. No question about it. So the people that click through to this are going to be your lower funnel buyers just by the nature of the way we worded the ad. The other important things are that it has Rory's contact phone number in there. It rings through to his cell so they know who to contact. We don't make people search around on his Facebook page to try to find who to contact. So that's another critical component. Make it very easy for people to contact you. And now, I'm going to wrap this up before we go too long, but definitely try this ad out. I mean, this is not theory. This is actually what we are doing in this, in this business to generate now. So give this a try, and you already have my email address. Shoot me an email back if you see how this is working. It works great for you. But if you want to learn more, if you want to keep learning more about Facebook ads for real estate agents, we have a course that we created. And it's called Facebook Ads for Real Estate Agents. And you're looking at it on your screen now. And if you'd like to get this, and this is not a hard pitch, but we want to make it known that this is available. We're going to put a button below this video, wherever you're watching this video, that you can get this course. This is how to double your buyer leads from Facebook in 30 days, even if you've never really used Facebook ads before, even if you're a total rookie. So we cover from start to finish in this course. Basically, what you'll learn is, some of the things that we cover. We'll learn how to triple. Well, I say triple, but we really doubled your leads from Facebook using Facebook ads. Rory's leads went from, we measured this, and Rory, I'm going to forget the actual numbers, but it was in, actually I think I have them down here. So Rory's leads on his website went from 49 before we started using Facebook a month to after we started using Facebook, you can see they went from to 113. So this is more than 100% increase in leads, and the only difference was we're running Facebook traffic. So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to talk about how to set up your Facebook business page to attract leads. So even if you have a Facebook business using, we're going to show you how you can tweak that page to make sure that it's attracting the most leads. We're going to talk about the top 3 mistakes that real estate agents make on Facebook and what to do instead. And we're going to talk about how to set your Facebook ad up, your first Facebook ad up for success. And then we're going to show you how to monitor that first Facebook ad as well to make sure that it's generating the maximum traffic and the maximum leads to your website. We're going to, Rory briefly mentioned this, but we're going to talk about what your website absolutely needs to double your leads from Facebook. And we're going to show you our top 5 performing Facebook ads to generate red hot buyer leads. So we went over 1 today. There's 4 more that have been highly effective we're going to talk about. And you're going to get a copy and paste template that will guarantee that your Facebook page will rank in Google. So anyway, this course is available. It's available for enrollment right now. And actually, you can look at the curriculum here and what we're going to talk about. We kind of mentioned this, but we have multiple sections of this course, and all of these are HD video lectures. So you can go through this and you literally watch over my shoulder as I show you how to do this stuff. And also right now, Rory has a course called Using Leasing and Property Management to Explode Your Business. A course that he's been working hard on. I've seen the content from this course, and it's phenomenal. This course is normally $197 by itself, and we have it bundled in with this course. So when you get the Facebook Ads for Real Estate Agents course, you get this one included. So this course price is $297. So normally these courses are $197 a piece, but you can get both the Facebook Ads for Real Estate Agent and Rory's Property Management Leasing course for $297. So you save $100 by getting the bundles. So if you want to do that, again, I'll put a button below this video that you can get these if you'd like. If you would like to keep coming back and checking out free trainings, to make sure you're on our email list, and if you will be if you signed up for this course, and we'll let you know about all future trainings. So Rory, do you have anything you want to add about this this course or your course?
No, just that those, as well as other trainings that we're doing here, are going to be really very, very specific on lead generation, lead conversion, and doing things a bit differently than what other agents are doing. The whole idea is to beat your competition so that you can succeed, and also provide quality training for agents, teams, and brokers. So no, I greatly appreciate you allowing me to be here with you today and be a part of this training.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you had the day off. I presentation today, so it worked out good. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for watching this, and we hope to see you in the courses. And if you'd like, again, to get the courses, we'll put a button below wherever you're watching this video. You can either get them up front for $297, or you can do 2 payments. We split it up into 2 payments of $149 if you'd prefer to do that. So thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, you know where to get us at. So thanks again, Ray.
Thanks. Appreciate it.